Hello, fellow Call of Duty Black Ops Wii gamers. This is Laydown, and today I am bringing you guys a domination gameplay on firing range, and I will be aggressively sniping with the L96A1 with the ACOG attachment. Now, there has been a lot of people disliking the ACOG, saying it's not really that fun to watch. It definitely doesn't take as much skill to use. And anybody can say that because you don't have to zoom in regular scope. Anybody knows that. But the point is, the CCP is so much easier to use because of the way you zoom in on a sniper scope. The Wii remote is very different, and having that ACOG attachment allows you to aggressively snipe when otherwise you would have to play more of a traditional sniper role of hanging back and just guarding the flanks. But of course, I know nobody wants to see that, so that's why this game I am using the ACOG, and I'm gonna be wrecking the other team. I actually get dogs this game, and I had a very good game. I'm not the best sniper, I know that, but it's really awesome when you can get a good sniper gameplay, and I'm glad I did. So, another thing that people often have an opinion about is what perks are best used when sniping. And for this game, I'm using Ghost Pro as my first perk, and I'm pretty sure it helps me in many areas because whenever they hit a spy plane or any type of radar, there's no way I can be seen, and you can basically sneak around the flanks because with that ACOG you don't have to guard the flanks as with a regular scope, but you can attack the flanks and be under the enemy's nose before they know it. So, pretty much what I'm doing, not the entire game, but I'm trying to lay low, not run out like a crazy man, but I do try and get behind guys and then take them out, because that was the easiest way to stay alive and play smart. Some would also say that the lightweight is a very good perk for the aggressive sniping, and I'd say it's not a bad choice at all. But I already said having that ability to flank the enemy team and kill them in one shot without having them know you're there is very important. So I would have to choose the Ghost perk over lightweight or any other perk. Now the second perk is not as obvious. I have sleight of hand, I believe, and when I do have the reason I have sleight of hand is basically because I need to reload, of course. Pretty much basic reason. I don't need steady aim because I'm not going for no scopes. I'm not being some up close combat. I'm still trying to keep my distance from players, and the only reason I need that sleight of hand is because I don't have extended mags on. I'm not using Warlord. So if you do use Warlord, of course, then you would have that extended mags attachment equipped with the ACOG or regular scope, depending on what controller you're using if you want to aggressively snipe. But I think that using the sleight of hand perk is a lot more helpful because you don't need that Warlord attachment to keep both your attachments on. You only need sleight of hand, and that will pretty much give you all you need to aggressively snipe. And you want to be able to, if you ever run out of ammo in equipment, to reload in a very short amount of time, and then take the enemy down. Now for third perks, in this game, I run Marathon Pro, and that is very effective for my overall plan of flanking the enemy team. I pretty much don't use any other perk when I'm sniping, but if you're not doing the aggressive sniping, Ninja, not a bad choice, and Also, probably Hacker Pro, just so you're invisible to anybody trying to sneak up on you, or trying to sneak up behind you and figure out where you are with a motion sensor, or if you're also trying to sneak around the enemy position, trying to get behind them, then also you're invisible to those motion sensors. So other perks can be used. Third perk is not as important, but if you ever want to be snipe more aggressively, you need that marathon perk. And if you want lightweight basically improves how fast you move. Everybody knows what it is, but it basically improves how fast you move while aiming down the sight and while moving in general. But when you're aiming down the sight aggressively, that also helps having lightweight, making you harder to hit with bullets. But as I've explained, having Ghost in the first place makes you invisible, and getting behind the enemy using Marathon Pro to sprint behind them totally takes the need away from even having to use lightweight. I also want to talk about prestiging. Prestiging in Black Ops, I think, has changed a lot simply because of the COD point system. Now, with COD points, you don't have to wait for your gun to come out. You have to wait for the gun, but then you buy it, and you can put any attachment. You don't have to wait for a certain amount of kills to buy attachments. It's a lot different, and you don't need you don't have to go through all the levels waiting for your weapons. You only have to, and waiting for your attachments to get a certain number of kills. So, if you guys agree with anything that I said, please, or disagree, please leave comments, and please check out my channel. And I want to thank this Black Ops Cinema JT for allowing me to post. And I'll see you guys later, hopefully. Peace.